What's up guys, I'm the Ecom boss, and in today's video I'm gonna talk to you guys about why your Facebook ads are not working. Excuse my hat, this looks really weird. Anyways, I'm gonna talk about why your Facebook ads are not working, common mistakes you make on your Facebook ads and all that stuff. I'm back here a little bit now. You guys will see me in a new spot again tomorrow because I'm planning on going there again tomorrow. So basically, that's what we're gonna do today. I'm gonna get into we're just gonna get straight into the video. I'm gonna tell you guys exactly why Facebook ads not working, common mistakes I see, because I work as a coach to a certain degree while running my own e-commerce stores, so I definitely know most likely why your Facebook ads are trash. So without further ado, let's just get straight into the video of the first tips. So the last video's free 30-minute consulting call giveaway winner is Tish. You can message me, my Instagram will be here. I also have one spot left in the coaching with John. So without further ado, into the video we go. So the first reason that your ads may be performing really bad, this is a beginner one. I'm just gonna cover the beginning one like real quick now. This is only gonna be one, then we'll get into the way more advanced stuff, but just get this one straight out of the way. You're sending your customer to the wrong page. You're sending them to the home page of your store or something. Moral of the story, send them straight to your product page, and only to the product page where you have your description and everything. Next one, stacking interest. We all done it, never do it. And also don't even try narrowing stuff down by engaged shoppers, because the truth is, like, it really doesn't work. The only time I could like narrow down towards engaged shoppers, if you do such an interest as like online shopping, you know, all of that kind of stuff, maybe with Netflix. But usually, okay guys, this is how engaged shoppers works. If you're running an ad set and you're scaling it, that's when you could try to put in engaged shoppers. Let's just say you run an ad set, you duplicate it to 25 a day, to 50 a day. When you're getting deep into the scaling phase, it could be a really good idea to like just duplicate your ad set and test it with you know, engaged shoppers. But definitely don't do engaged shoppers straight out of the way. It's no point at all. It's not gonna be, they're not more qualified to buy from you either. Just try and target interests that people haven't used. Number 3, this is a big one. You're using interest everyone else is using. So if you're selling a garden product, your first interest is garden. If you're selling a phone case, your first interest will be iPhone, will be phone case, stuff like that. That is absolutely not the way to do it, because everyone else is on these interests. If you want to be a little more special, you want to actually stand a chance of making a lot of sales as well, use interests that not everyone else is using. But at the same time, it's always really nice to use, you know, more like sort of a general interest. So the more niche the product, the more general the interest. The more general the product, the more niche the interest. That's usually how I do it. But always, you know, we sell a garden product, of course you can try using garden as an interest, but don't stack all these general interests. And you know me guys, I'm big on general interest, big interest, I love it. But make sure you don't use the interest everyone else is using all the time. And at least if you use an interest you think everyone else is using, combine, because you're gonna have 7 ad sets anyways. Combine it so you have some niche interest and some general interest. Number 4, running 4 or 5 ad sets. 5 obviously, there is no point. 5 ad sets will not get a job done. You have to run 7, and you could consider running 10. I don't run 10 though, I run 7. Also, $5 a day ads doesn't work. I also have a video on why $5 a day ads doesn't work. I will drop that down if you're curious to see. $5 ads, it could work, but I don't recommend it. But if you want to see why I don't think $5 a day ads is work, head down to the description, watch the video. Obviously, watch this one till the end, because you never know if you watch until the end. You never know what's going to be the next one I take to 10k a day. That's a good reason to watch the whole video. Also guys, a common mistake is, I shouldn't really give this away, but most of you guys know this anyways. Sell worldwide. Don't do the top 5 countries. First of all, they're expensive. Second of all, if you're running a garden product, look at these things guys. You could play music in this one. I'm not even kidding. Look at this. So this one comes with a cable. This is actually a sick product. It could work for you guys. So this product, just to show you guys how a good product looks. I don't use this one though, but you can plug this one in your phone. You could play the music out of it. Out of here. So this is a really unique product actually. I don't know why I started thinking about it, but that's actually a unique product. These are the types of products you guys want to aim for. Not close though, but it's kind of smart. Anyways though, when you're selling to the top 5 countries, you know, England, New Zealand, Australia, US, all of those kinds of places, the thing is everyone else is doing it as well. So if you want to make more sales, you could take a product that went completely viral in the top 5 countries and run it worldwide, because the people that only runs the product in the top 5 ones will be missing out on a lot of sales if they don't do worldwide. And I bet that 50% of people watching this video will continue running to the top 5 countries. But if you're a smart guy, you listen to me now, because I'm experienced with this. Run worldwide, because if not, you're missing out on a ton of sales. Also guys, if your product runs for 48 hours without any sale, don't think you're creative, trying to come with a new creative. These are things that people I help out always come to me on the calls and says, like, the product flopped. Okay, let's try a new creative, let's try new interest. Nope, doesn't work like that. The product flopped. Okay, you should use good creatives from the beginning, move on to the next one. When you run Facebook ads, especially when you test, always blame it on the product. The thing is, I have a really sick Facebook ad strategy. I know that my strategy is good. I'm definitely confident in my skill. So if the ads flop, I can blame it on the product, because I'm really good on Facebook ads. So it's definitely not my skills that's lacking. it is the product. Start blaming things on the product. It's key factor. Next one is running lookalike audience too early. If you're gonna run a lookalike, you can start running video views or like view content at 100 sales. I would honestly go to 152, but at 100 sales you can start running lookalikes. So don't start running lookalikes of your product that flopped after 20 sales. Don't even do retargeting either. It's not a point. But lookalikes, do it at 100 sales. You don't do lookalikes before that. Another tip, don't break down. Don't break down by anything. Ages, genders, platform, devices. Don't break down. Facebook does it for you. If you go into any normal ads manager that got some sales, you will see that Facebook spends the money on the places it works. If it doesn't work on Androids will not see the product. If it works on iPhone, they'll spend more money on advertising it to iPhone users than they will do to desktop users if desktop users don't engage. So there's no point narrowing anything down. You could narrow down toward countries, but at the same time, I'd rather just run lookalikes at 100 sales than narrowing down towards countries. And you could also try ages, but it is still the same. Facebook sort of optimizes. Number 5 or 6, I don't know where we're at. Not running enough creatives. Under each ad set, you gotta have at least 3 to 4 creatives. Actually, you could even run 5. Don't go over 5. That's a little overkill. When you find a product that you think is a winner, a product that's doing good, is generally performing good, and maybe not be profit, but at least breaking even or doing good, duplicate your top 3 or 4 or 5 best ad sets into a campaign where we run like 10 different creatives under each one and look at the CDR, how that is performing. If the CDR is good, you could bring those creatives back into the campaign. Number 6 or 7. Really important thing. Don't look at click-through rate. Don't look at CPM. Don't look at it. I don't look at it because does it matter what the click-through rate is? Does it matter CPM? No, absolutely not. Because what you guys gotta think, it doesn't matter how many people click. The thing that matters is, it doesn't matter if 10 people or 100 people clicks. What matters is the percentage of people that clicks that buys. So does it matter if your CPM, your CTR is low? Absolutely not. What matters are you making sales? How's the ROAS? Are you profitable? Cost per purchase? And even just are you making sales? Not if your CTR is low. Focus on getting sales to the people that actually comes to your website. Nothing else matters. It doesn't matter if only 10 people comes, if 5 of them buys. And obviously guys, the goal when you're running Facebook ads is to get 3 sales in one ad set after a test, because then you can duplicate it and increase the budget. And it always works. Number 7, which is a little bit different. Don't cut things too early. I've seen a lot of good winning products being cut too early. Not from me, but from the people I help. Sometimes I get on calls with them early in the process. It's kind of depressing. They have something that I actually believe in, and they cut it after they spend $30. Don't do it. The regular testing rule is let the ad set spend the ad set budget before you kill it. That means you're running $10 a day ad sets. You can cut a product at 70. That's after 24 hours. I will run it to 40, but still also don't run it for too long either. Maybe it makes some sales, but never try to force anything to work. That's not how Facebook works at all. Next one is you gotta have a budget, guys. Facebook ads is not cheap. If you get help, it will cost way less, but it will still cost money. I would say a realistic budget for Facebook ads is $500 to $2,000. I've had 2 people make it work with $10 to $20 before, but that's not realistic and that is not your case. So make sure you save up like $500 to $2,000. But also guys, if you're gonna run Facebook ads consistently and find a winner, you should not use your savings. You should not save up. You should have cash flow coming in. There are 3 types of money. First one is just survival money. That's what you get from a job. The second one is freedom money. That's what you get from dropshipping. You make some money online. You can start doing whatever you want. And the third one is like crazy money. That's when you get into real estate. You have a cash flow, passive. You're making a shit ton of money. If you don't have your survival income right, you will not be able to get your freedom money right. So it's really important that if you're gonna run Facebook ads consistently, get a job that pays you. You don't have to. You can use your savings, but it will be just way better, obviously, if you have survival money ready. The easiest way to be wiped out of business in no time is to let your emotions get the best of you. If your Facebook ad flops, don't care. Man, when I had no money to my name, I don't know if you guys can relate, but when I had no money to my name, I had like $200 to my name probably, I still didn't care if I lost it. I didn't care if I lost everything, because I knew that if I lost everything, I let my emotions get the best of me, it will all be a negative attitude and would lack my work, and it will be harder to get the money back. If you lose it, you lose it. If this truly is your dream, you truly want to live with passive income, do whatever you want whenever you want, like I'm doing, then you should not care if you lose money. You should just keep chasing your dreams. Okay, I lost $500 to ads this week. Well, what is better to think? I lost $500 to ads this week, but how can I get it back? Okay, come back on Monday with $400 more. come back the next day with $200 more. So laughable how easy it is to make some money online, regardless of your skill. Just go in Facebook groups and say that you can build websites for people for $50. If they pay you, you can make it for $100. If they pay you again, you can make it for $250. Just keep scaling like that. You'll make your money back in no time. Next one is scaling in a million campaigns. There is no point. If your campaign is doing good, yes, you can go to a new one with a CBO, but you only need 2 CBOs and 1 regular. You honestly only need 1 regular and 1 CBO. At least what I see with people that want my help is usually that they come to me if they're doing good, unless they're from scratch. They come to me with like a million campaigns. There is like no structure in it. Seriously, you guys don't even know how hard it is to scale without any structure in campaigns. So try to be a little more structured and don't cut ads too early and don't add in a shit ton of things. Also, the next one, do things 1 time a day. You don't just run ads 6 p.m. and then 7 p.m. you add this, and 8 p.m. you delete this, and 9 p.m. you do that, then you go to sleep, and when you wake up you do that. You could start them whenever you want. Scheduling is not important when you test. When you get to scaling, change it once a day or maybe every 12 hours. Don't just change all the time. It will mess up the whole pixel and optimization. Next one is going to be the actual optimization. Facebook optimizes. They will need time to optimize. Never expect a sale before at least like 4 or 5 hours, but I wouldn't even expect it then either. I would expect it second day. Now we're going to talk a little bit more advanced marketing. But if you want to catch attention, that's done through the feeds. Unless you say in your actual ad, swipe up, join my program, whatever. Then you can do swipe up story ads. But if you want to catch someone's attention, you don't do it in a Facebook group or anything like that. So when you're going to test a product, run Instagram and Facebook feeds, because the feeds are where the attention is grabbed. You don't grab attention other places. Go feeds only. Also, leave everything the same in Facebook, ages 18 to 65. You gotta trust Facebook more because they'll optimize regardless. You don't have to narrow it down to the ages you think are good straight off the bat. Leave it all broad because they'll optimize. Don't even worry about it. Next one is utilizing page posts. When you run an ad, make a page post. Don't just make the actual ad when you're making the ad. Work with page posts. If you need help with ads, don't buy a course. Buy a coach, because you can never ask a videotape a question. Coach will guide you through the whole process, unless he's a scammer. I don't know, unless he ghosts you or scams you. But a good coach will guide you through the whole process, which a video can never do. And being honest, I'm not going to trash on anybody. There are a lot of good courses. I've actually never had a course. I actually never had a course. But I'm not going to trash on anybody. I'm sure. I don't know. But I'm sure there are a lot of good courses out there. But from what I've seen, a lot of these courses are completely trash and they still charge $500. Don't buy into them. A lot of people sell courses to make money, and some people also sell them to make money, and because it's their passion, someone sells it to make money and just think it's cool to be that type of guy, to be that public figure. If I sell a course, it would be cool to make money, but the main reason I would do it is just because I want to make an impact on the world, want to change a lot of lives, you know. So don't buy the course from a guy that just wants your money. If he preaches his course all the time, if he drops a course every second month, he obviously is only in for it for the money. Also, guys, take into consideration, when a course is 50% off, if a course costs $500 and now it's 50% off, so it's $250, was it really worth $500? Because if that course was worth $500, he wouldn't drop his value. Same, there's a reason why Rolex watches don't have discount, because they don't drop their value. They're worth it. A Rolex watch doesn't go from $70,000 to $40,000 from a sale. Nope, it's worth $70,000 and they're not dropping their value, because that's what it's worth. If you want to avoid your ad accounts get banned, watch your feedback score. So what I want you to search up right now, search for Facebook feedback score on Google, because it's so complex to make a video one. I'd rather make a whole nother video on ad accounts bans. Just to make it simple, pay attention to your feedback score, change some metrics in Facebook, and just go and search it up right after this video, so you always pay attention to it. Because if your feedback score drops, you will get banned instantly. That is a lot of reasons to why you guys get banned, because a lot of times you get banned and it's because you used before and after pictures, you interrupted a Facebook policy. But if you don't know why you got banned, it's most likely because you didn't pay attention to feedback score. And if you're struggling with getting banned, ship out your order straight away and never fake your identity. Also, don't run these weird budgets like $7 a day and 8 ad sets. It's all weird. If you run ads, you run $10 a day, 7 ad sets, or you run $10 a day, 10 ad sets. Don't make all these weird strategies. And $3 a day ad sets definitely don't work. Also, guys, don't have this spammy ad copy with a million sentences in it. An ad copy should be as simple as wash your windows today, start here, link, free worldwide shipping. Always make it simple, you know. It could even be just cut your vegetables today, start here, free worldwide shipping. That's always how I keep them. Also, if you run picture ads, I definitely do recommend you guys to run picture ads. But if you run picture ads, let's just say you run 3 pictures, then run 3 different picture page posts, picture ads, and then combine all the 3 ads into a carousel, because carousels are underrated on Facebook. Carousels works. And also, guys, you don't need a video. You can run really good with like normal Facebook ads with just a picture. But obviously a video is always nice, but usually what I've seen, unless it's in the beauty niche or health, unless it's in a beauty or skincare niche, I've always seen that picture ads actually perform better than videos in a lot of cases. And all these videos, they will just look like another dropshipping video they've seen a million times. Anyways, guys, that's gonna be it for today's video. Make sure you don't test with CBOs. That's the weirdest thing you can ever do. I do appreciate all of you guys. You're watching now. I believe in you, either if you're a fucking 50 years old or you're a 16-year-old kid who want to drop out of college. I believe in all of you guys watching. Seriously, you can make this happen. Keep in mind, I was a loser, like, or maybe not a loser, but a loser towards my dreams, at least like maybe like 2 years ago, and everything changed. That could be you as well, guys. Seriously, if you struggle with motivation, the consistency is the only way to get your motivation back. You're not motivated, stay consistent, because then randomly you just get a motivation spark. Anyways, smash the like on this video. Let me know that you watched the whole way through, because I love to hear people watching the whole video. And also comment, subscribe, because we drop a lot of powerful e-commerce content here. Appreciate all you guys, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video.